Hey guys, so this is Perla and I chose the artist Picasso. Just wanted to know more about Picasso and why he started this kind of work and what influenced him to further his career and um, emotions, anything that he had to do personally with the art. So, Picasso. Who was Picasso? Picasso was born October 25, 1881. He was born in Macala, Spain, and then he was further on raised in Barcelona. His father was Jose Ruiz Blasco, and his mother was Maria Picasso Lopez. He went to school in Barcelona in School of Fine Arts and later Madrid at the Royal Academy of San Fernando. And then his father was his inspiration to start drawing, and he was exposed to art at a very young age. Extraordinary talent at a young age, his first painting was Le Picador at just 9 years old. The influence of Picasso artwork, well, the development of Cubism changed the reality and it gave fragment and abstract style to his work. And I think this is what truly gave Picasso that touch to what he drew into his work, like the people and why this style was just so unique to Picasso. The innovation, Picasso went from painting to ceramics to printmaking and sculptures, and all of them were truly, truly great. The collaboration, well, he created book covers, illustration, and even theoretical sets and designs that blended visual arts with literary expression. The symbol, well, there's themes and symbols from literature. For example, Harlequin, I think, and Commedia dell'arte characters. These were love, war, and death, and it aligned with human suffering. The philosophy of Picasso, well, the art expression. He believed that art should be expressed on your inner emotions, and um, truthfully, that's what we saw. Like, for example, further on, we're gonna get into pieces of work that he did after post-war, World War I, and it showed like a balance and harmony, and it gave people that kind of comfort after such a dark, gloomy time. So the reinvention, Picasso moved through many projects such as Blue Period, the Rose Period, the African art inspired period, the Cubism, the Nucleism, and the Surrealism. Um, and then his art, in truth, art. He said, art is a light that makes us realize the truth. And basically, this reflects that art, through many distort reality, it can truthfully reveal our deeper truths about human conditions, emotions, and perceptions. Just because everybody's so different, but at the same time, everybody's so unique. Like, for example, as many time over a period, there has been COVID-19, all of that gave similar human suffering, which we all went through a condition and emotions and similar isolation periods. And then the role of Picasso, he saw the historical and political events that were happening, and he expressed them through his art. Complexity and simplicity. He basically, it was a complex understanding of form, space, and composition. His philosophy embraced um, simple and complexity, understanding that profound truths could be conveyed through both. And then we have cultural experiences, which was the Spanish heritage. Well, Picasso grew up in Malaga and was later raised in Barcelona. He experienced many inspirations as like El Greco, Velasquez, and Goya. And then Picasso moved to Paris in 1904. The amount of artwork he made in Paris inspired many themes such as love, um, life, and there were many inspirational artists and writers and just cultural experiences that gave his artwork during this period of time a touch and a unique emotion. Um, the political engagement, he has a piece called Guernica by Nazi Germany, and this is basically it was made of chaos of war, and blended cultural and historical and personal experiences. And as we see as the classical themes was what I was kind of talking about, the um, post-war period, World War I. He tried to bring that harmony and balance to his artwork during this period of time. Then he had artistic phases, which was the blue period. And this period was just poverty, like suffering, isolation, kind of that gloomy side. And after that period was done, it was the rose period, which we started to see more of the warmer colors in the cheerful subjects. He had a lot of acrobats and carnival performers, um, which gave it a beautiful touch, and people started to bring the color into um, their life. Um, African art and primitivism. It's basically just an abstract and simplified forms. The cubism is just the geometric shapes of um, his artwork, which he was part of a co-founder with George Braque. Nuclearism and surrealism. Basically, it was his influenced fantastical and distorted works. Awesome. And then we have creative progress. So, inspiration, just kind of how the artwork kind of comes along. I would say inspiration has to do a lot with it, especially personal experiences, other kinds of work, and even random thoughts could impact the ideas and how artists think. Just as music, just as anything else, many come from the inner feeling of personal experiences. Then the incubation is kind of where the brainstorming and the dotting out what is gonna work and what is not. That's where it starts to really come into place, like what will work. The illumination is just a clear idea and what emerges and what basically would go after that step. Evolution. So evolution is the accessibility, the feasibility, practicality, and potentially impact of the idea. And then implementation is this could be like the writing, the painting, everything, the design, everything is how the creation is done and where it starts to build up. And then why humans create it. So, like I said, expression of emotion has to do a lot with it, how you feel, like love, happiness, anger, jealousy, everything could depict like certain kinds of artwork and what makes it different, what makes it unique. So, just as communication, problem solving, cognitive simulation, social and political, cultural and historical record, like the World War I again, we see how that was a historical record that impacted many humans and impacted how people think after that. And then here are my references. If you have any questions, please let me know. And I would love to talk more about it. If you have any more interesting things I would even like to add on, let me know. Thank you.